Yeah, I was going through. I was finna have a wig on. I was gonna try to pull off a Rick James look. That shit was looking mad stupid. So
Yo, welcome to Beers and Bars.
your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion and of course great beer.
I am Kamal Kiddo.
Oh, to the Golden Child, man. Thank y'all for checking out our last episode. Big shout out to our last guest. I forgot who our last guest was. I'm tweaking. Dan.
Dan Bonifero.
Yeah, not to be confused with Dan from Hip Hops. Dan Bonifero. Make sure y'all go follow Laylo. Laylo is a Toronto, well, more than a brewery, but apparel and whatnot. But they are a brewery out of Toronto. So shout out to Dan and Colin and everybody over there at Laylo. Yeah, man. You know what? Come on. I was looking through the archives. We had Dan, we had Johnny, we had Jalen. We are a show that do reviews and whatnot. We've not done some reviews for a while, man. It's been a while since we talked.
Reviews for a while. Happy Halloween, man. Got me out here with my toadstool joint on. You know what I'm saying? See,
yeah, man.
OC told me to get dressed,
and then
not dressed, man.
So I was gonna no, let's play around. Yeah, hold on, give me a second. Nobody's here but us, but yeah, give me 5 seconds. This is what I was gonna do.
All right, yeah, man. Yeah, go make that happen. You know what I'm saying? I was out here, but let me tell you all what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be doing some album reviews. We're gonna be talking about the latest drop from Wale, Folarin II. We're gonna be talking about Maxo Kream's new album. Hold on, let me get
Weight of the World.
What's the name of it?
Weight of the World.
I didn't even know what it was called. Weight of the World. Wow, and I've been listening to it a lot. Look at this guy.
So this was gonna be my I was gonna have a Rick James. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is one of my women be having different wigs and whatnot. I was gonna pull off a Rick James look, and then I was gonna have like a robe, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, dang, Rick James, did he ever have a robe? You know what I'm saying? Then I was gonna have some glasses and whatnot. But I'm like, I'm just tweaking right now. So and then I was like, I look more like Jesus. I look more like Jesus than Rick James. So, but can I really be Jesus? We might get canceled before we even pop. So you're watching this on YouTube, yeah, man.
You look like Shaquita or somebody.
Exactly.
All right, but yeah, man. Maxo Kream, Weight of the World. We're gonna be talking about Big Sean and Hit Boy, their new project, What You Expect EP. It's an EP. And then finally, we're gonna be talking about Chicago's home, Mick Jenkins. Elephant in the Room. So we got a lot of we gotta get busy, man. We got a lot of albums, a lot of music, man. I was talking to a friend of the show, Oscar. He was saying how it's a pretty good year for music.
Facts.
A lot of heavy hitters have dropped. Drake, Kanye, we getting Tyler, we getting some quality artists, quality music dropping this year. And we got to catch up on 4 albums that just dropped recently today. What are we drinking?
So being that we are recording this on Halloween.
We are.
So this is the second year in a row I've taken my kids up to Starved Rock with, yeah, man. Shout out my homies, our friends of the family, our homies, Angie and Oscar. They got 2 kids, we got 3 kids. So we went to Starved Rock this weekend, had a little villa situation, let the kids, do their thing, eat as much candy as they want. Put it like this, right now, I really don't want to drink anything because obviously when you get together with people, it'd be, the kids, the kid thing be an excuse also for, you to just get a little wasted. So
are you not drinking? You drinking?
I'm drinking. It was just I had so much this weekend, man. So but also being that we're about to transition here from the fall beers to the winter beers and whatnot. All of the different ales and whatnot that come with Christmas and all the barrel aged joints, the stouts and porters. So taking it out, man. I have today Lagertown. This is an Oktoberfest as we end this fall beer season. Lagertown from Half Acre. I don't know what the ABV is on this joint though. I am not sure what it is. So we'll have to put that in the notes. Oh, I'm sorry, 5.8%. It's all right, man. I've had a couple of these joints during this fall season. So shout out to Half Acre, man.
Word up, word up. Very nice pour, sir. Very nice pour. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
Pretty good pour, man.
So I'm having I don't even know what this is, man. I've never had them before. Picked this up just because it was a Halloween joint, you know what I'm saying? This is Howling Gorge Pumpkin Ale. I waited until the last day of October to have some pumpkin action, some pumpkin something. You know how people go crazy over pumpkin spice. But this is Howling Gorge Pumpkin Ale. This is brewed and bottled by Josephsbrau Brewing Company from San Jose, California.
You got that from Trader Joe's, didn't you?
I did. I did. How'd you know?
I've had that before. I've had one of their beers, and I know that they mainly you can get them joints at Trader Joe's. It's been a while since I had some Trader Joe's, but yeah, man.
This is 7% ABV. Never had it before. This is my first time having it. I've never had a pumpkin ale before. So Howling Gourds, you know what I'm saying? Got the jack-o'-lantern action going. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Very pumpkin-y on the nose. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Revolution for my cup. The League of Heroes joint.
Yeah, man. So I typically say I'm gonna have one beer, and well, first let's drink. Let's talk about this beer. Do you get pumpkin from it?
It's not bad. It's definitely it's like got a hint of like pumpkin spice action, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's what I would expect from a pumpkin ale. You know,
right?
It's not bad.
Yeah, man. This Oktoberfest from Half Acre is pretty good as well. Like I said, this is my last one in my 4-pack. You know, right on the nose, you kind of get those kind of sweet, kind of caramel type, kind of caramel type aroma and whatnot. You also kind of get like some nice sweet caramel kind of notes up front. With a nice malt finish, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice lager, you know what I'm saying? It's a pretty decent lager. So
that's what's
up, man. But yeah, I'm gonna only have one. I don't want to.
I feel you.
We'll see. Yeah, I need to bed out this boy. Put it like that. I was actually I pushed the show back to kind of sleep a little bit, so just to. But no, man. Let's go ahead and get into these joints, man. It's been a minute since we talked some music, heavy on a beer and artists and whatnot. So let's just kick it off with Mr. Folarin, Mr. Wale. DC
Wale Folarin.
Yeah, man.
Folarin II. So, if you watch the show, you know that I am not the biggest Wale fan.
Not the biggest.
Off the back, let's start with the positive things.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like the intro.
New Balances. I like the intro.
I can get with the intro. The intro is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna just get into off the top what I know I like.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Tiffany Nikes going into caramel.
Yes, yeah, I would agree.
Going into Fluctuate. Fluctuate is my favorite song on the album.
Okay, we right on point. Okay.
After that, I can kind of give or take a lot of the album.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dearly Beloved is very Drakey. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a Drake song to me. But he's not rapping like Drake. He's rapping like Wale.
Yeah.
And around that area is where I realized, okay, one, this is for women. Maybe that's why he has roses on the cover. I don't really remember what I might have heard for Lauren, the original part one, the first one. And I don't know if that was the theme of the first one, but I think that is what Wale does. You know what I'm saying? He caters to women. He also, with Dearly Beloved, Caramel, Fire and Ice, there's a lot, More Love. There's a lot of songs geared towards the ladies. Also, listening to songs like Poke It Out and there's another song on here that
Chris Brown, Angels.
Huh?
Probably. Chris Brown, Angels, maybe?
Yes, the Angles. Yeah, Angles.
Yeah.
That where he's searching for like a hit single. It sounds like he's searching for a hit single where he's, got these beats that are redone from classic hit singles. Be it I Need a Girl, the Angles beat, or
I don't like that song at all.
Or Poke It Out, which is a Vibrant Thing.
I like that song, but Angles, I skip. Go ahead.
I mean, the thing about it, it sounds like he's searching for a hit single. Listening to the album, he talks about ambition a lot. I think he feels, or his fans feel, that ambition is his best work. And I'm not saying that because that's what I think, but he refers to ambition at least 2 or 3 times on the album. And I just thought that was interesting because, you do have other projects, bro, but it would seem that he's gotten, I guess, maybe the most energy and the most love from the Ambition album. Just based on the content from this project.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have, I don't know, the Wale sound. You know what I'm saying? He sounds like an artist that kind of stays on trend with what's going on to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much carving out a sound as it used to be for Wale. He would come in the door. I mean, and even though his first official album is very pop heavy, and so maybe that's the lane that he's always wanted to be in, maybe, I don't know. But he doesn't have a specific sound to me. It sounds like he's more or less finding cool beats and trying to, do his thing over them. He also, a lot of his content is also, they don't like me in interviews. They don't like me here. They don't like me there. But hey, man, I love myself. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. I'm still not a big Wale fan, but for me, there's songs that I like, but for me, Tiffany, that joint I like. Going into Caramel, going into Fluctuate is definitely my favorite song on the project. Wale Folarin II.
I would say, I think songs like that is his sound. I wish he did more of that. So songs like Fluctuate, because I did like the album that came out 2 years ago. I think that song's like what's the intro to that joint? I forgot the intro to the joint, the Sue Me joint with Kelly Price, and there's a couple other joints on there that I think
he came out with an album after Shine, right? I just
Yeah.
know.
The 2019 joint that I actually did check for you. The one that had Sue Me on it, and the one that had
Oh yeah.
Mama told me life, that joint and all that on it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. I do like when he's more so over, like live instrumentation and whatnot. I really wish Wale would push and just give us a go-go type live, you know what I'm saying, type joint,
Yes,
man.
go-go. That's what I was looking for. That he did a lot of go-go influenced
Yeah,
music early on.
yeah. But to speak to your point, just a couple things. I think that I do think another part of his sound is those joints you're talking about. He always has he's always remixing something. You know what I'm saying? He's always we've been on a tragedy for once. That was a ode to something else. You know what I'm saying? He's done these remakes and whatnot. Like he'll pick an older joint, but he also, yes, he's very focused on chicks. I think that's his bread and his butter.
Yeah.
But this joint, man, I like some of the songs that's on it. You know what I'm saying? It dropped 2 Fridays ago.
Yeah.
And it was the first thing that I listened to because I was at the gym at like 5 and whatnot, and I turned that joint on. But I do like New Balances. I do like Name Ring Bell. Actually, I'm not mad at Poke It Out.
I don't really like Name Ring Bell, but go ahead.
Yeah. Tiffany Nikes, man, into Caramel. Yeah. And Fluctuate is one of my favorite joints, man.
Yeah.
Light Years, the beat is cool.
The beat is cool. I really expected a little something different for Wale and Ross.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they was trying to create a classic, and I think they was trying to chase a classic Maybach music sound with that joint, but it just didn't quite hit. It's just cool, and I'm ready for whatever. Like it's all right, but and then after that, I didn't really like Angles that much, man. After that, I did like Jump In though, just because I like that flavor, that's that go-go. You know what I'm saying? I really wish he explored that more. You know what I'm saying? But from there, I did like Fire and Ice as well, man. I liked Fire and Ice.
I think I like Fire and Ice. I like Beverly Boulevard.
And I was gonna say to end that, I like Beverly Boulevard. Do I like this as much as this last joint? Probably not. I really did like the Wild That's Crazy joint, but there's some joints on here that I'm definitely gonna take off and put on some playlists and whatnot. So yeah, man.
True.
Folarin II, Wale.
Wale. Moving on. Big Maxo Kream, Houston. Maxo Kream, Weight of the World.
Who is also featured on Wale's album on another remake type joint down south. Go ahead.
Also featured on Wale's album on another remake joint. Yeah, man. So Big Maxo, man, Weight of the World. You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go. So we did. We used to have our Why You. I think it was either Why You Sleep segment or we just reviewed it. I'm not sure, but we definitely did Brandon Banks on the show.
Yeah,
we did Maxo Kream, Brandon Banks. So this album here recently dropped. Weight of the World. I don't know when it was, but I know recently or within the past year he lost his brother. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Got set up or whatever the case may be. Unfortunate loss in his life. He kind of speaks about that on the album. But I'm gonna just tell you this right here.
The album.
Yeah,
that's a thread of the whole album.
How can I do this? How can I talk about this? So Maxo has this super, Houston, Texas slow flow, right? Some zins in the phone, some like it's very, it's very Houstonish. You know what I'm saying? It's very Bun B Pimp C-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's that when you hear it, you know what I'm saying, you know what it is. But then also with that is the production on this album. There's a lot of soul samples with this deep Southern, 808s and bass and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I guess what I'm getting to is I like the combination of the two. His flow, that Houston, Texas flow over these soulful ass beats, man, just worked for me. This is my most played album of these four for sure. So in review for today, I had to go back through I went back through Wale a little bit. Mick just came out, so that's a little more recent. And also Big Sean did too. I didn't even have to go to Maxo for this because that's what I've been bumping for the past 2 weeks. Cripston, you know what I'm saying? 11:59. I seen niggas turn 12 like 11:59.
Bar.
They Say, which is a song, kind of an ode to, man, what people saying about me, but fuck them, that's what they say. Tyler Shannon. Got a joint with Tyler on here. Big persona. Very very
Tyler. Very
yeah.
Tyler. Tyler produced that joint for sure.
But I guess let me do this. It's not a lot because I would take too long to talk about all the songs I like because I like most of the songs. So I'm just gonna give two more that I really like and then I'll end out. Local Joker. Hey, hey, hey. It's so much insight and introspection within that song because it's not just like it's really a man, reflecting on the fact that, man, I'm not local no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not that no more. I put in my work and I get paid now for my vocals. You know what I'm saying? It's very, I was listening to this was look, this was fire. Look, I was listening to Lupe this weekend when I was at Starve Rock. The hip hop is save me, once you never and it just reminded me of like a Maxo story. You know what I'm saying? Like if you listen to that story within that, and then you listen to Local Joker, it's like, damn, that could have been Maxo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. So and then after that, I would say, man, there's so much stuff I like on him, man. That's crazy. Mama's Purse, I like, G. What I look like, I like. Whole lot I like, G. Worthless, I like. A different aspect of talking about the drugs, you know what I'm saying? And saying, man, it's almost like he's saying, look, man, I'm kind of dependent on these joints, you know what I'm saying? Like a whole different aspect of seeing that. And I appreciate that honesty and authenticity. This album could make my top. And I know I've said that come on, here's the thing. We might have to expand it this year and do a top 10, one show 10 through 6. No, look, 2 shows, 1, 10 through 6, the following week, 5 through 1, if you would like to.
I don't know, G. I gotta come up with 10 joints.
Because here's the thing. Okay, back to your point earlier in the show when you said Oscar said a lot has dropped with the big artists, but that's not the problem. A lot has dropped from artists like this that contend with that. Like, I mean, Boldy. I mean, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? West Side, G. It's a lot of good music, you know what I'm saying? Nas. I mean, what the hell? So, but yeah, anyhow, back to the segment. Maxo Kream, do yourself a favor. This is an album I was texting to people. I text this to Chris Shields, my homie. That's a music homie that I, I text this to him like, yo, check this out. Let me know what you think or whatever. But yeah, Maxo Kream, Weight of the World, fire out, might be my top 5. Come on, kiddo.
Ever since I could remember, I've been popping my collar. Jordan spending top dollar. Fendi, Gucci, Balenciaga.
Hey.
And ever since I made some figures, I've been splurging on my mama. And that's the mother freaking problem. It don't help her with her trauma. Bruh, let me tell you something, G.
Real life ass bars.
Yeah. When I really got to listen to bro, look, man. Hey, man. Ever since a little ninja, mama tried her best to keep us fresh. The way she got it, my guess was finesse. I really never knew that she was shoplifting. Did it the best. My aunties did it too. Bruh, he go on to explain how his mama used to shoplift, right? And then it go back to the hook. Ever since I could remember, I've been popping my collar. Jordan spending top dollar. Fendi, Gucci, Balenciaga.
Yeah, he draws his
mother was shoplifting, right?
Yeah.
And ever since I made some figures, I've been splurging on my mama. And see, that's the problem. It don't help her with her trauma.
So it's a cycle.
Bruh.
Yeah.
This man, like a couple nights ago, I was listening to the album. And the funny thing is, like, okay, Maxo Kream, I heard of him before. I listened to Brandon Banks. I know he has other work. I know he's done stuff with like some Chicago artists. You know what I'm saying? I think he had some stuff with Fredo Santana before he passed. You know what I'm saying? I remember hearing Maxo's name. And so I'm going to check. I was kind of, But I saw that he was dropping an album. I saw a few people kind of like, yo, Maxo, oh snap, he about to drop. I saw that Tyler got a song with him. I'm like, all right, I'll check him out.
Yeah.
Now I've been listening to it for weeks, not really knowing like why I'm not all the way sold on his voice, you know what I'm saying? But he got beats.
Yeah.
And it's a different experience in the car because they got to be playing the bass on a lot of these songs.
Possibly, yeah.
At least a couple songs, they're playing the bass, G.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like programmed bass. This is they playing it. Okay. But then I'm like, you know what, man? I ain't never mad at this Max, so let me throw this on. And then it just hit me like I always like that's, by the way, that's Mama's Purse. It hit me like, bro, this man is really rapping, G.
Mm-hmm.
And he really dealing with a lot on the whole project.
Yeah.
The whole project, you know, I always talk about autobiographical rhymes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
This whole project is autobiographical.
100%.
And the thread, you know what I'm saying? It reminds me in a sense of Saba. You know what I'm saying? Care for Me, where his boy died. And there's that thread through the whole album.
Mm-hmm.
This joint, his brother died. And there's that thread through the whole album.
Mm-hmm.
And he talk about it here and there. And I mean, from the top, the man Christian is good. You know what I'm saying? He got a line on there that said, F the Pope, F the church. I feel like they all against me. I can't even trust my lokes because the Crip Ninja killed Nipsey.
Killed Nipsey, yeah.
I'm not even, bruh.
Yeah.
They said he said F the Pope, F the church. You know what I'm saying? What preceded that is that they say, because my brother died, they say I sold my soul, or I sold out to the devil for a crappy deal. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why. So my brother died. They say I gave myself to Illuminati.
That
so
age
my
old
brother
tale.
died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he talk about that and say, you know what? It feel like they all against me. Mm-hmm. And that joint is crazy, G. The opening song, G. The man go in 11:59. He say he got a bar on every song, man. And like he's not just a Southern rapper. He's not like run of the mill. And I think I was giving him run of the mill vibes until this project. Mm-hmm. This project, he's way more introspective than I've ever heard as a casual listener of Maxo Kream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like They Say. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about all these people coming at him and what they say about him. And then the beat switch and he go in. You know what I'm saying? And I almost forgot that it's the same song until at the very end, they say Max, they say Max. You know what I'm saying? It's like good at songwriting and structure. You know what I'm saying? Big persona. Okay.
Mr. Maxo Biggie Papa. Hey, that boy, come on, rocking, G.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's so
Local
hard.
Joker. What I look like with Gibbs, with Gangsta Gibbs.
Yeah.
Whole lot of for real. Worthless. I'm happy you mentioned that because that's another one of those joints where it's like, if it wasn't for the Adderall, I wouldn't even have a deal. Wow, bro. You know what I'm saying? His bars are unapologetic.
Absolutely.
In that way. You know what I'm saying? He got a line earlier in the album about the doctor say I'm unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? I need to stop this and that. It's like, man, I'm wealthy. If you ask me, I'm wealthy and unhealthy, but it don't even matter. That's that hood mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's unapologetic, but it's also introspective. You know what I'm saying? Greener Knots is hard. Trips, where he's talking about the whole how his brother died.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then it ends out with Believe with Don Toliver, you know what I'm saying? Almost it feel like, let's end on a
On a high note. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to your point, man, the mixing of the soul feel, the soul sampled feel, the southern unapologetic autobiographical bars.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be checking for his next project. I do like this. I have already put it on my top 5. I put it right under. I mean, just simply for the realness of it, for the honesty in it. It's honest.
Very honest.
I'm gonna have to say, right now is I ain't gonna say where I put it right now, but it's definitely on my list.
Okay.
It's gotta be, because for the past few weeks, I'm not mad at just throwing it on. I could throw it on.
I've been throwing it the hell on.
It's a couple songs that I could do without, but literally maybe 2. But
exactly.
Overall, it's a quality project. It's quality. It's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey man, I feel like I should have been giving him respect before, but this album, I can't speak to all of his work, but this project definitely caught my attention, and the more I listened, like I'm like, man, let me throw this. Why am I Maxo Kream? But he got sounds on there that sound very good, first of all. And even though I wasn't sold on his voice, it was enough musicality there to make me repeatedly listen. And now I'm all good with his voice. I get where you coming from. I understand his plight. You know what I'm saying? I understand who Maxo is. And he deserves recognition for this project. It's good. He's not no run-of-the-mill rapper. He's not just saying rhyming words. Like, he really rapping and really thinking about it. Yeah, man. Mama's Purse is definitely, obviously, one of my favorite joints. But yeah, Maxo Kream, G.
Yeah.
Heck for it. Weight of the World.
Yeah, man. Let's go to Big Sean, because this will be very quick. Not in a disrespectful way. It's just because it's just an EP, and it's just
Big Sean and Hit Boy. What you expect? EP.
Shout out to the LA Leakers freestyle, first of all, that he dropped. Hit Boy was there.
I didn't even know he was dropping a project, to be honest with you. I just saw the freestyle and Hit Boy was there. I didn't even know they were dropping a project together.
Yeah.
But he definitely did his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Sean is a good rapper. He's a good technical rapper. He's a rapper's rapper. You know what I'm saying? He get respect in the game. As far as this project goes, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think Hit Boy is a chameleon in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's able to adapt to any artist and give any artist their sound.
Yeah.
Case in point, like the Detroit joint. When I hear that sound, I automatically, I first heard like T Grizzly rapping like that. But it's a lot of Detroit artists. Shout out my boy Parrish, man. He put me on Icewear, Vizo, Babyface Ray. It's a bunch of them, that have that sound. But he got Babyface Ray and 42 Doug on that joint. And it sound like classic you know, the current Detroit sound.
Yeah, the offense joint he's speaking of.
Offense, yeah. And you know, Hit Boy is able to give an artist their sound. Does he have a sound?
I would say no.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't hear out unless it's a Hit Boy. Hit Boy is on Maxo joint.
Yeah,
and I would have never even known that had he not said Hit Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think the project is cool. I think Sean is rapping on it for sure. I think he's rapping for sure. But am I gonna listen to it outside of this week? Probably not.
Yeah. No.
Probably
so that's not a slight at Sean. People, look, it's as simple as this. This is an EP that him and Hit Boy put out. It's just some work for the people. Sean is just rapping on this joint. You know what I'm saying? He's rapping on Chaos. He's rapping on Into It.
Yeah.
And I like What a Life as well. But I think Sean, you know, they just did something together, just do something out for the people. You know what I'm saying? There's not really much to say. Honestly, most of my commentary was gonna, you know, speak to what you talked about. You know, I think Hit Boy is very good at crafting sounds for the particular artist that he's working with. I don't think he has a sound. I think that's also fire. Because as a producer, when you think about a producer is supposed to be able to, you know, create a sound for the particular, you know, when you go to somebody and you want them to make a record for you, it's like, okay, well, what does this artist sound good on? And Hit Boy is very good at knowing what, you know, like Nas's album doesn't sound like this, you know. Benny's album last year doesn't sound like this. He makes stuff that's, you know, for that particular artist. So yeah, man, shout out to them dudes, man. Big Sean is one of the best rappers out right now. Hit Boy is definitely one of the best producers. Some of these joints might make a playlist, some of them may not, and that's all I got to say. That's what it is.
Moving on.
Finally, the last
check
one.
Check it out. Big Sean and Hit Boy. What you expect? EP, 5 songs. Quick listen.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Chicago's on. Mick Jenkins, Elephant in the Room. We reviewed his last project, didn't we? The Circus.
So we reviewed at least 2-3 albums.
Did we?
Yeah, we reviewed Circus for Mick, and we also reviewed The Healing Component in 2016. Yeah, which was a good album actually. Yeah, we did The Healing. That was one of our earlier shows, but and he just we did The Healing Component, but he's known also for the Waters joint that came out in 2014. But yeah,
that's what I know him. That's what I mainly know him for, like the Water. Like that joint had the song The Water. I know he had a song The Water that was making a lot of waves. And I think he's a good artist.
Yeah.
I think this project it's got some joints on it. It's got some joints.
Yeah.
From what I can remember, I like Scottie Pippen. I like the opener, The Valley of the Shadow of Death.
Yeah.
I like DUI. I like Truffles. I like Reflection. There's a lot of songs on here I like. There's a lot of songs that are kind of there's like 2 different type of sounds on the album. He's got some joints that are like very very hard in a sense, very like they're all kind of chill, but there are some that are a little bit more groovier than others. And that to me is kind of where he loses me a little bit on the project. I'm not sure really what to make heads or tails of some of it. And I've listened to it like 3 or maybe 4 times, maybe at least 3 times I've heard the project since it dropped on Friday. Um, and there's some songs that I definitely really like.
Yeah.
And there's some songs like Gucci Tried to Tell Me is not one of those songs for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if I have a lot to say.
Okay.
I think the project is cool. I think it's
Yeah.
worth a listen. I think he's a good artist, and I think that he's somebody that you should,
Yeah.
listen to. This project is kind of up and down for me. It's kind of like he got this hard joint and then this very chill, groovy joint, which is kind of confusing for me,
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
so I think a majority of two things about Mick. First off, he does have whether it be work or whether I'm trying to go to sleep, I really am into lo-fi music, right? It's just very chill, that deep bass, of what did Elevise guys say? They said that underwater music, what I'm saying? Like his sound, like, but so to your point, Mick is most of his instrumentation is the production is very lo-fi, you know what I'm saying? It's very that kind of like I can pull up my lo-fi channel, on YouTube. I can hear him rapping over some of them joints, you know what I'm saying? Like very chill, very vibey type joints. So there's that, which is a good majority of the production is that.
Yeah.
But as a rapper, man, I think Mick is super dope as a rapper, man. He's super he's super
He
like
got some
cerebral.
bars, some metaphors, man.
Yeah, man. And his song, what I like about him the most is that his songs are very metaphorical. Like a song like Stiff Arm is, some niggas is weeds and some niggas gonna grow. It's like a song kind of talking about, who you want to keep around you and who you don't, because of people's energy and whatnot, which is, the stiff arm, like back up, you know what I'm saying? Things you can do things you can die from while being black, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll go take a run, or maybe I'll, try to sell my loose cigarettes. These are like casual things, but really he's mapping out the situations and whatnot that have happened over the past, 6-7 years. I'm checking for this joint. I'm gonna be listening to it a little bit more. I really appreciate him as a rapper, man. Mainly because he be having them. If you like, it'll be a quick one-liner. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a super thought out 2-4 bar. It's like a line and then the next line and then that's it. And you had to catch it. If not, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And one of the things about Mick, why he may not be, if you don't even know who he is, Mick is a very Mick just do Mick. You're not gonna get a lot of features on his albums. You're not gonna have him featured on a lot of other people's albums. He do his music. I know he tour a little bit here and there, but outside of that, he do his work and he go to fuck home. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So I mean, I don't know, man.
It's like he's got a very niche fan base and niche sound. He's definitely not shooting for the radio. He's not shooting for worldwide stardom. He's like got the people that he do his thing. Yet I agree with you. He come in to work, he do his work and go. You know what I'm saying? We don't be hearing a whole lot from Mick outside of his music.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely got some bars on here. He got some lines. Some of it is a slow burn, I think. Some of it I think I'll catch later on.
Right. Yeah.
There are some bars that I thought were pretty good. Like I'm out here tree hugging, trying to widen my reach. You know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? You see that's
Which
what I'm
was
saying.
dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Lines like that are cool. I like Mick as a lyricist. As an artist, I sometimes I want, you want your artists that you like, certain artists that you really like to do more and want to expand more. And I think that, just sound wise, I think it's just
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing. And what he does is, and that's another thing, just what he does is very,
Very
the
true.
beats, everything is very, it's very, like I say, that lo-fi station shit. You know what I'm saying? It's very, but I think he does have a dope voice. I mean, even when he chooses to give some harmonies, he can carry a nice pitch, so yeah. So y'all check that out, man. Like we said, we will have a top 10 rap list for 2021. You know what I'm saying? We'll do 10 through 6, and then we'll do 5 through 1. Yeah, man. So I'll try to convince Kamal of that, and we'll see how that plays out.
I definitely don't have.
You got 10, G.
I can come up with 10, but like that top 5 is what I'm trying to
see. But stuff constantly moving out though. Stuff, I'm sure some stuff was probably top 5.
For sure.
And now it's like,
yeah.
Because if Maxo's there now, somebody moved, G.
For sure.
So you got 6.
I know, right? I mean, I give an honorable mention, but
yeah.
Another 5, like but 10, I don't know. But I definitely got, I mean, the year's not over yet. We're gonna see what's gonna happen in this final quarter.
Mm-hmm.
But Maxo's definitely there. I think everybody should check out all the artists we talked about today.
Yeah.
But Maxo, he's got it right now, man.
And give it an honest listen. Don't hate. Don't be hating because when they come on, you hear this, this southern drawl and all that. That shit corny, man. Like just I really hate
honestly, it took me a minute. But I was drawn in though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, all right, I know his name. I'm gonna give it a listen. I can't say I expected a whole lot, but when I heard it, like the first song is good. Yeah. And it's not like just okay. I thought it was pretty good.
Look, when the bass came on for the hook on Local Joker, that's when I text y'all. So by that time, I had made it to
somebody playing on that. I think somebody playing on that for sure.
So that's the 8th song on the album. So I had to get through all that and was like, damn, this is good. But when he finally got to the end of the story about the cop and how he had to text his homies about, blah, 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 and that bass kicked in on the hook, which is dope as well, because you're getting to see that as an artist, right? We back on Maxo. That's crazy. But how
that should tell y'all something, man.
How the instrument throughout the whole first verse and all that, everything is scaled back. But then when the hook come in, the beat amps up some when it really drops. It's like somebody, you see what I'm saying? So even him himself, he knows, how to craft music. When that bass dropped, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, G.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Beers and Bars, man. We'll see y'all next time. Next show we'll be having Funky Town on, right?
Yes, Funky Town is the next show. Woo!
That'll be fun.
Boys cooking up, talking about, man.
Yeah. Peace.